All right, we're live. Once this says we're live. All right. Welcome in here, everybody, to Eudora Sports Live. Starting a few minutes into this one because a couple games ago, one ran a little bit over, so we didn't have much time to get set up, but we are ready to go now. 2-1 is the current score. Number 4 seeded Piper on top of number 1 seeded Eudora here in the second round of the 65th annual Tonganoxie Invitational Basketball Tournament. My name is Reed McAvoy. I am here with Kevin McAvoy, and we are just going to jump right into this one. Now 3-1 here as Piper shooting a couple of free throws here. Eudora beat 8-seeded Holton in the first round to get to this game, and Piper beat 5-seeded Bonner Springs. Bonner Springs is the one common opponent these two teams have this season. They actually played the same Bonner Springs team within a 4-day stretch where Eudora lost 31-27, only their second loss of the season, while Piper won comfortably 34-15 to put themselves a game over 500 on the year and bring themselves into this matchup. So while the seeds say Eudora is supposed to come out on top, paper would actually have Piper winning this one. I think that just means it's going to be a good game.
Well, that's certainly what we're hoping here for Reed. So far we've seen with a little bit of scoring. Piper got the first points in, and they're the only one to have any field goals so far. The only points for Eudora coming from a free throw.
And this is actually a little reminiscent so far of the game against Holton, where surprisingly the 8-seeded Holton led after the first quarter, and then Eudora figured things out and took the lead back in the second quarter, never looked back, ended up comfortably winning that one. Could maybe see something like that. Here's Parker Long going for 3, and before that one goes, a foul is going to be called.
Parker will be shooting 3 from the line.
See what her free throw stats are. She is 50% on the season.
If she pulls off 1.5 points, I'll be pretty impressed.
Does not get her first one to go here. Does get the second one to go, staying true to her average. Now, how does the third one go? Hopefully, Eudora wins this coin toss. And they do, as Parker Long sinks that one, bringing her season average slightly above 50% now. And Eudora is up to 3 points here, still trailing by 4, though. Piper moving the ball around here.
Notice that Piper is very heavy on ball movement, trying to find the open player.
And a miss there, but Parker Long couldn't stay on the court, stepped out, so it's going to go back into the hands of Piper. We'll run you through their starting lineup really quick. Avery Vallejo, number 1. Abby Roth, number 4. Number 11, Lauren Marone. Number 14, Annalise Lockwood. And number 23, Allison Oakes are the starters on the Piper side of things. Meanwhile, on the Eudora side of things, you've got number 4, Jayla Erpelding, number 10, Bryn Dieterding, number 20, Kenzie Yoder, number 24, Lainey Orr, and number 31, Parker Long. Jayla Erpelding back in the starting 5 after not starting the previous round's matchup in favor of Izzy Brunkow, but Erpelding did very well in the minutes that she did get and has found her way back into the starting 5 here for this game today. Kenzie Yoder called for foul. She fouled out last game with only 40 seconds left to go in that game, so really played its full entirety. Gets her second foul here early on in this one. She's going to check out for Brunkow. These teams met up last year, also in tournament fashion, and Piper did come out on top in that one, 44-39. But this is a very different Cardinals team, Lady Cardinals team, I should say, than the previous seasons, as they have already surpassed last season's win total of 6, with 8 on the year here. So I don't think that result holds much water in what we're going to see today. Dieterding, who is the biggest difference between last season's roster and this season's, puts that one away to get the Lady Cards up to 5. Piper, though, staying with the pedal to the metal. Up 11-5 here in first quarter action. Here's Dieterding trying to go from 3 and did not happen for her.
I was going to say, Reed, I think the ladies need to be taking more 3-point chances.
That was something that was interesting in the Holton game. Holton really was content to allow the Lady Cards to shoot from 3, and they didn't seem very willing to take those chances. And even when they did, it did not go very well. Parker Long did sink one late on in the fourth quarter that we ended up highlighting as our absolute painting, absolute play of the game because it ended up really feeling like it was the dagger in that one. But other than that, there were not a lot of three-pointers made, which has been really the MO this season for this Lady Cards team. So hopefully that the long-range shots will come back for them today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's been the MO. They the way they've been operating all year, staunch defense and good 3-point shooting.
Dieterding also had a game below her standards last game against Holton, but it was still a good game because she has set the expectations very high for herself this season by playing spectacularly in almost every game. She did win co-Barbed Wire Barbecue Smoking Player of the Game. I gave mine to Kenzie Yoder, but Brendan Bolin, who was doing co-commentary, gave it to Dieterding, and this pass is going to go out of bounds, and it'll actually stay in the hands of Piper as it was last off a Eudora player. Substitution here for Piper as Briley Gerber is going to check in, the 5'9 freshman, for Annalise Lockwood, the 5'10 sophomore, excuse me. Under 2 minutes remaining here. Cardinals more than doubled up, but very early on in this one. Definitely would like to close that gap a little more before the quarter ends, and that's going to help there. Nice defensive contribution. Looked like that was Dieterding. Got a hand in on that one.
Last 90 seconds of the quarter coming up here.
That was Keltner that brought the ball down. Now here's Dieterding. She's driving to the basket, but gave it off to Erpelding. And now Orr. Dieterding in the corner here. Brunkow, she has Keltner on her right, but she's going to go for it herself, and she's going to get it very nice there from Izzy Brunkow, who I mentioned earlier is finding her way into more and more minutes and even into the starting 5 last game, showing you why there with a nice bucket. Another freshman this season for the Lady Cards. I think they've got a very bright future just in the two of Brunkow and Dieterding alone, let alone a lot of other good names on this roster that are very young.
Reed, how many seniors are on the team? How many ladies are they going to lose at the end of the season?
There are 5 seniors, so not to discount the importance of the elders, you might say, on this team. 5 different seniors, and they have been playing very big roles. That's Jayla Erpelding, Sophie Whalen, Lainey Orr, Parker Long, and Lucy Giffen.
Yeah, that certainly is a big part of the team, but like I just said, a good future ahead.
Yeah, meanwhile, there's also, let's see, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen on the varsity roster. That doesn't even include the specific freshman roster. So there's young bloods as well coming up in the fold for these Eudora Cardinals. Dieterding's free throw here doesn't go. We have just witnessed something very rare there. She's 86% from the line this season. Lady Cards are also into the bonus for these last 40 seconds. And Dieterding does get the second one to go. So the Cardinals back within 3. After a hot start for Piper, where nearly every possession was resulting in a basket, things have slowed down a bit, really for both sides, but Cardinals getting a few points there, closing this gap down to 3. And it's going to stay there. Lainey Orr with the rebound, 20 seconds left. What can the Cardinals do? Could they maybe even tie this thing back up? Keltner going to the basket, and actually they call it travel there. Looked like Keltner might have taken a hand to the face after that happened. So ball back in the hands of Piper with 15 seconds. They're looking set to get the last shot of the quarter here. 3, And there's not going to be a last shot of the quarter. It is going to stay 11-8, Piper on top, but Eudora closing in. We will take a break and be back with second quarter action here on Eudora Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted partner in pet care? Look no further than Eudora Animal Hospital, proudly serving Eudora and the surrounding area since 1975. Eudora Animal Hospital offers a wide range of services, including wellness exams, surgeries, routine vaccinations, and emergency care.
Hi guys, just wanted to say thank you from Eudora Animal Hospital for all your support and go Cards!
Schedule an appointment by calling 785-542-3265 or visit eudoravet.com. The MVPs of BBQ. That's Barbed Wire Barbecue in Eudora. Family owned and operated, Barbed Wire Barbecue delivers great food and small town hospitality at a valued price. High quality hickory smoked meats, house seasonings, and time tested recipes put Barbed Wire Barbecue a cut above the rest. Kick off your weekend with their delicious brunch on Saturdays and Sundays and enjoy game day your way with Barbed Wire Game Day Packs. Visit them at 601 East 10th in Eudora or see their full lineup of flavors at barbedwirebarbecue.com.
Welcome back here, Eudora Sports Live. The starting lineups that I got to you earlier are brought to you by the Eudora Community Library. The Eudora Community Library is proud to support the Cardinals by providing exceptional community events for children and family through excellence, inclusion, persistence, and collaboration. Go Cardinals! The library is cheering you on. Start of the second quarter here. Lady Cards beginning with the ball. Maybe got their eyes set on tying this thing back up. Here's Yoder. And now Lainey Orr, and from short range, couldn't get that one to go. Surprising, you don't normally see that from her. Meanwhile, while breaking down court, Abby Roth took a tumble. Not sure if it was induced by a Lady Cardinals player or not, but play has moved on, and looks like Roth has done the same. So, as I mentioned earlier, Cardinals just last game trailed after the first quarter and then took the lead second quarter, never looked back. Doesn't have to play out that way, but there's a chance that it certainly could once again. And Lainey Orr, another shot that doesn't go for her there, this time from three. Dieterding does want to tie it up, and she does just that. Very nice there from Bryn Dieterding.
Beautiful high-arcing three-point shot.
She has got the Lady Cards back on level terms with the three-point ball, something we called upon. Very nice to see that go for her. 11 apiece here in quarter number two. Piper now trying to take their lead back, and they do just that by way of Annalise Lockwood. Piper, the only team to have led so far today. Here's Erpelding. She finds Long. In for Yoder, back to Long. And Long trying to get that into Yoder, but Briley Gerber shuts that idea down. He has the ball in the hands of Piper. And then Gerber tried to convert on the ensuing offensive chance, but didn't happen for her. Dieterding rebounds and a lot of bobbling around there. Shoulder-to-shoulder hit between Gerber and Yoder looked like. And they're going to call Gerber for the foul. So it's going to be Cardinal basketball. Yoder now talking with Coach Parker. Get some quick words of wisdom before heading down court. Here is Yoder. And she could not convert the short range chance, but nicely rebounded by Long. Cardinals get another shot.
I'm very encouraged with the ladies' efforts in rebounding tonight. It really helps get you back to the net.
Absolutely. Long pass from Orr across to Erpelding. Now in the hands of Dieterding once again. And she's going to drive to the basket, lay it up, and earn a shooting foul. And a chance to tie this thing back up from the free throw line. Went 1 of 2 earlier, but very high quality shots from this range here this season. I mentioned 86% coming into tonight, but now with a second miss, you just don't see that from her typically. Lucy Giffin's going to come in for Lainey Orr. Piper averaged 54 points in their wins this season, but the Eudora D is only average giving up 31 points in all across all of their games this season. So a somewhat high-powered offense meeting up with a very good defense here. Something's got to give.
Well, Lady Cards are brought within one. Some defense here would be important.
And maybe not exactly the best defensive work, but they did just enough.
And the good rebounding.
The good rebound from Giffen means that the Cardinals might be able to capitalize here, get themselves in front for the first time. Ding doesn't do it. That shot did not go for her. Back in the hands of the Pirates.
I've been wanting to say this all night. It is the Purple Pirates of Piper, by the way.
Going to be inbounded here by Allison Oakes, 5'9" sophomore. Gets it into Gerber. And before she got that pass off, what was the call? I didn't
Travel.
See Travel.
That back foot came off the ground.
Some, not a lot, but a few unforced turnovers here. With Parker Long stepping out earlier. Couple travels now. Maybe the team that cleans those up might be able to make the slight difference that it would take to be in front of this one. A game of fine margins so far. Erpelding looking for the best option, finds Giffen. Giffen to Dieterding, sees Long, and Erpelding in space, chooses Erpelding, the closer option. And then Erpelding was trying to get it to Long, but really nicely played there by Lauren Marone. Only standing 5'5", but she made that play happen very nicely, the senior. Close game here. Piper trying to find the right shot. Don't want to force anything. This is Marone. Following the good defensive play, couldn't make that long shot from three, and then Gerber's shot shut down. So Jayla Erpelding heads down court. Basketball in hand, driving to the rim, and just couldn't make it. That is a third different Cardinals player to miss from very short range. Going to have to clean that one up if they want to win today. Here's Marone. Lost the handle on it, but it's going to work out. I don't think she intended to hand that one off to Lockwood, but Lockwood took it and put the short range shot away, and now a timeout is going to be taken.
Just like the Cardinals are striving for success, Kaw Valley State Bank's mission is your success. At Kaw Valley State Bank, they provide the best, most efficient, courteous, and professional banking services possible. And at Kaw Valley, they recognize that the customer and their satisfaction is the most important ingredient to growing their community. With all the services you've come to expect from the hometown partner you deserve, Kaw Valley State Bank, online at kvsb.com, a proud supporter of Eudora Schools.
Back here on Eudora Sports Live, Reed McAvoy, Kevin McAvoy with you. 15-12 is our score. The 4-seeded Piper on top of the 1-seeded Eudora Lady Cardinals. A seed that they earned while they were undefeated. 7-0, but they are now sitting 8-2 following dropping 2 consecutive games. One of which was to Bonner Springs, the team that Piper beat to get here. Here's Dieterding. Shut down well, but the Lady Cardinals also have good ball movement to answer. Here's Brunkow. Good handles. Gets it into Giffen. Checks it back out for Dieterding. Thought about the shot. She's going to drive to the basket and then get it out for Erpelding. And she does go to the basket and couldn't convert, but a great rebound from Lucy Giffen means that Dieterding had a 3-point chance, but then traveled as she attempted to drive towards the basket. Lucy Giffen, following that great rebound, going to check out for Lainey Orr. So Piper still out on top. Something that the Cardinals have not been able to say yet today.
When the Lady Cards threatened to go into a half-court defense and then backed right out of it, I think they would have done well to have implemented that.
And that is Annalise Lockwood putting away another one from short range, standing at 5'10". Jumped up there, dropped that one in the bucket. 17-12 now. No need to panic for the Lady Cardinals, though. They've been playing good basketball. If they keep up the style, I think things might turn for the better. Here's Orr from long range, and her second missed three-pointer so far today. Orr does lead the team in three-point percentage coming into tonight at 44%. That was something that I mentioned last broadcast with Brendan Bolin, that's not a matter of being of a lot of shots. She chooses quality over quantity. 7 of 16 from 3. The two other higher shooters from 3 of Dieterding and Long have more than 40 attempts each, while she has only got 16, but a couple attempts tonight, has missed both of them. And then a foul on Brunkow here means that Abby Roth is going to get a chance to shoot some free throws.
Oh, they counted her shot, so that was just an and one.
$60 seconds left here for the Cardinals to try to close this gap, something they did well as the first quarter was coming to a close. They ended up getting it back within 3 before the first quarter concluded. Piper definitely off to a hot start here.
But certainly basketball where no lead is safe.
Oh, no, absolutely. Wow, though, that's going to be huge. Abby Roth adding on, making the lead all the way out to 10 for Piper. But
Eudora really needs points here.
Dieterding trying to get them, and it's not going to happen. Piper might even be able to add to this, which is their largest lead of the day. Here's Marone. $18 seconds left. Here's Vallejo. 5'3" is Avery Vallejo, the junior. And a timeout is going to be taken by Piper with 9.3 seconds left. We'll take a quick break and come right back.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Back here on Eudora Sports Live with semi-final action between the Eudora Lady Cardinals and the Piper Pirates. Piper took a timeout with 9.3 seconds remaining here after Abby Roth recently added a three-pointer to extend their lead all the way out to 10. Piper, the only side to have been on top. Roth tried to extend it even further. Couldn't do so, but a still large 10-point lead for the Piper Pirates going into the halftime break here, potentially trying to upset the Eudora Lady Cardinals. We will take a break and come back with some halftime analysis.
High-quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Jean's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family-owned, Jean's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Gene's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Gene's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
Just like the Cardinals are striving for success, Kaw Valley State Bank's mission is your success. At Kaw Valley State Bank, they provide the best, most efficient, courteous, and professional banking services possible. And at Kaw Valley, they recognize that the customer and their satisfaction is the most important ingredient to growing their community. With all the services you've come to expect from the hometown partner you deserve, Kaw Valley State Bank, online at kvsb.com, a proud supporter of Eudora Schools.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas?
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Welcome in here to your Gene's Heartland Foods halftime show, a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need from everyday essentials to items from around the world. Gene's is your local community connection for high-quality foods, friendly service, and great prices. See weekly specials and more at heartlandfoodstores.com. So as we start our halftime analysis here, Kevin, the Lady Cards are losing here to the 4 seed. What kind of things are you seeing out there?
Well, normally when you have a low-scoring first half, you'd imagine the ladies aren't getting enough shots off, but that is not the issue tonight. They are driving the lane. They're taking the 3 attempts. They just have not gotten the ball to fall in the net. Meanwhile, Piper has been very choosy in taking their shots and effective from three-point range, and that just has not worked out to the Lady Cards' advantage yet.
Yeah, I said it while we were in that second quarter. I don't really feel that the Lady Cardinals need to change much. I think that what they're doing is working. I mentioned, though, the 3 different misses from extremely short range. You know, if they get those to go, we're talking about a much different deficit here.
Well, that's also a high percentage foul shot. When you drive the lane, go to the hole, go up, a lot of times you get fouled. So even if you miss, you're still shooting. And that has not been called to Lady Card's advantage so far.
Yeah, and added Dieterding missing a couple free throws. Just some uncharacteristic mistakes that I think that the same girls in the same situation in the second half will hopefully do a little bit better with. And if they could, then this game will be a lot closer. I don't think that there need to be many adjustments. I think Coach Parker just needs to help his team lock in, keep going. They're doing things right, but obviously scoreboard needs to maybe tilt in their favor. So we will take another break, and we will be back.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
The smoothest, the creamiest, the most amazing ice cream you've ever had. That's what you'll find at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in historic downtown Eudora, Kansas. With over 100 mouthwatering Wisconsin-made ice cream flavors, including dairy-free and gluten-free options. The bakery is always serving up the most heavenly cookies, cakes, and so much more. Ask about Main Street's custom cakes for that special occasion. What are you waiting for? Come make the sweetest of memories at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in downtown Eudora, where it's always ice cream time.
The MVPs of BBQ. That's Barbed Wire Barbecue in Eudora. Family owned and operated, Barbed Wire Barbecue delivers great food and small town hospitality at a valued price. High quality hickory smoked meats, house seasonings, and time tested recipes put Barbed Wire Barbecue a cut above the rest. Kick off your weekend with their delicious brunch on Saturdays and Sundays and enjoy game day your way with Barbed Wire Game Day Packs. Visit them at 601 East 10th in Eudora or see their full lineup of flavors at barbedwirebarbecue.com.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Are you looking for a trusted partner in pet care? Look no further than Eudora Animal Hospital, proudly serving Eudora and the surrounding area since 1975. Eudora Animal Hospital offers a wide range of services, including wellness exams, surgeries, routine vaccinations, and emergency care.
Hi guys, just wanted to say thank you from Eudora Animal Hospital for all your support and go Cards!
Schedule an appointment by calling 785-542-3265 or visit eudoravet.com. High-quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Gene's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family-owned, Gene's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Gene's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Gene's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Welcome back here. Second half action as we conclude our Gene's Heartland Foods halftime show. and begin quarter number 3. Piper Pirates on top here by 10. Here's Lainey Orr, and she does exactly what we were calling on, taking the same shots, but just making them this time. She missed 2 threes in the first half, and now here, right off the bat, gets her first on the day to get the Cardinals back within 7. Nicely done. Both sides with the same lineup they began the game with. This is Roth. Now, Marone. Lockwood has made quite a few shots from short range and adds one more to the locker. Has her team 9 points on top again. Here's Yoder. Thought about it. Then handed it off to Erpelding. Does just enough to keep that one in. And now Yoder thought of driving to the basket and ended up handing that one right off to Lauren Marone. Second time she's got a great pass interception despite standing all of 5'5".
Sometimes it's more about where you are than how tall you are.
Yeah, there's another player in their starting lineup, number 1, Avery Vallejo, 5'3". So height is not the determining factor in being on this roster, and it's working for him pretty well so far. Here's Yoder. She's going to get a couple shots after a foul from Annalise Lockwood, her first of the second half. Gets her first shot to go. Yoder is 50% coming in from free throw land. And stays true to that, but Long gets the rebound, puts it away, and it's an and one. The best miss from Yoder possible. Parker Long gets the great rebound, tucks it away, and might even make it in to a 3-point play.
Like we said, continuing that good stretch of rebounding.
We mentioned on her previous free throw opportunities that she put herself one above 50% on the season.
So let's keep climbing.
Statistics do have a say here, and they do end up playing out. She falls back to 50%. Still a great play though to get that rebound and add a couple points on. Has the Cardinals back within 6 now. And they're going to get a rebound here through Kenzie Yoder. Had Long out in front of her, but chose to slow things down and hand it off to Bryn Dieterding. And then Dieterding's going to drive and tuck it away. Cardinals back in the same 10s place and within 4. Hot start here for Lady Cards. Piper hasn't scored yet here in the second half. I don't even know if they've gotten a shot off.
They have hit the backboard so far.
Yes. Gerber here is going to be fouled by Orr. Orr's a little disappointed in the call.
I imagine she was hoping for a jump ball.
First foul on the Lady Cards. First foul on Orr. Gerber gets this one off to Vallejo. Then Oakes and then Marone. And she's going to win a foul as well. Both teams now 2 apiece. This one was on Dieterding, her first. Last game against Holton, we complimented the Lady Cardinals' discipline, and then it immediately took a downturn right after Brendan and I complimented it, which culminated in Kenzie Yoder fouling out. But with a couple of players there getting their first fouls of the night here in the second half, hopefully not trying to jinx anything, they have had pretty solid discipline tonight. They're going to get the ball back as well, so they could continue their run here. I suppose Piper must have scored one. It was 12-22, wasn't it?
Nope, 24.
Was it? Yoder here picks it up after dropping it, but couldn't put it away. And now Piper has the ball. Looks like Abby Roth might have taken an elbow to the head behind the play. She's at least playing through it. And then Marone tucks it one away from 3. That's a huge shot there. Excuse me, that was Vallejo, not Marone. A huge shot from her to get her team 7 points on top after the Lady Cards were forming a very nice run there. Shuts it down with a 3, but Dieterding wants to revive things, bringing out the defibrillators. This is Marone. Now Roth. Roth gets to the basket and tucks it away. She's been very good tonight for the Pirates. Dieterding and Orr talking things over. Got the play call decided. Keep an eye on Orr, see if this play culminates in her somehow. And while trying to get that one to Yoder, goes out, but off of a Piper player.
Don't think I've seen Yoder hit the hardwood tonight.
There was some tough shoulder-to-shoulder contact earlier, but other than that, I think you are correct. Here is Jayla Erpelding playing a very large role tonight. A very cold night it is outside, but we are in the lovely Chieftain Arena in Tonganoxie, Kansas. All of 10 degrees if you go through the nice glass doors.
I imagine it's dropping. It's supposed to be a low of -5 tonight.
Fun stuff. Good thing this is an indoor sport. And a great drive to the basket from Allison Oakes, but couldn't put it away. The Piper coach, Coach Stout, calling out a defensive formation. And Orr wanted it from long range. Not sure if that was a long 2 or a 3. Either way, it didn't go. But Parker Long, just as she did on Yoder's free throw earlier, picks it up, tucks it away. Cards within 5. Here's Vallejo. Under 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Roth wants it from long range and airballs that one. That has not been exemplary of her night. Cards still rocking with the same lineup they began the quarter with, which is the same they began the game with. Here's Erpelding. All the way across for Dieterding. Faked it into Yoder, then went with Long. And now it does go for Yoder, but Gerber gets a hand on it. Yoder keeps that one in and goes down to the ground.
As is her way.
As is in character. And then Vallejo couldn't really get the right way she wanted to shoot that one. Yoder does the same again to keep that one in. Bold of her with no knee or elbow guards to just fully go for it on the wood. A 7-point lead for Piper as a timeout is going to be taken.
The smoothest, the creamiest, the most amazing ice cream you've ever had. That's what you'll find at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in historic downtown Eudora, Kansas. With over 100 mouthwatering Wisconsin-made ice cream flavors, including dairy-free and gluten-free options. The bakery is always serving up the most heavenly cookies, cakes, and so much more. Ask about Main Street's custom cakes for that special occasion. What are you waiting for? Come make the sweetest of memories at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in downtown Eudora, where it's always ice cream time.
Eudora Sports Live is brought to you by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. Coming out of the timeout here, following a Piper basket, Eudora did tie things up at one point early in the second quarter, but other than that, Piper have led this entire game. And it looks like so far, the paper result is playing out rather than the seeded result. Piper is 2-1 so far in the year 2024, whereas Eudora is 2-2, which is not as good as their 6-0 beginning to the season. Gerber got her hands up there, blocked that pass from Dieterding. Gerber standing at 5'9". Go ahead.
Reed, were you telling me that tomorrow's games are at a different facility?
There's another gym here in the Tonganoxie facilities, so there will be a couple games going on close together in time. Parker Long says
Long
put a
two.
pin in that one. Long two it is. So not as impactful on the scoreboard, but still good for the Lady Cardinals and momentum. Has them back within 5. But yes, there are a couple different places here at the Tonganoxie campus where games will be played tomorrow. So far, they've all been played right here in Chieftain Arena. That will change tomorrow. Foul goes against Piper, called on Gerber, her third. So maybe in some foul trouble for her. She's been a very good presence, using her height to her advantage throughout tonight's game.
Well, and as a coach, you hate to see that particular foul because the ball was going to head out of bounds and the other team was going to get it anyway. So all they did was spend a foul for no benefit.
Long wanted to get a 3 to count for 3, but in and out on that one. And then it's going to go into the hands of Piper. 61 seconds left. Go down a little. The scoreboard's covering. Yeah. Piper trying to get the last shot off as they did before the end of first quarter, which ended up not resulting in a shot at all, but taking their time here. Here's Roth, now Marone. Then Oaks. Wanted to get some movement.
Inside the last 30 seconds now.
And Gerber goes up high, brings it down, and tucks it away. I just called her out for using her height to her advantage, and there she is doing it again. Able to rise above the rest, bring that one down and put it away. But it does mean that the Cardinals now have 10 seconds to try to get a basket back for themselves. Could get the deficit back to 5. Dieterding gives it out for Orr, and Orr makes it happen. Is it 2 or 3? It's a long 2, so it is back within 5. Very nicely done to get a buzzer beater prior to the quarter ending. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. We've got a good one going on here in the semifinal of the Invitational. Back here prior to quarter number 4. Cardinals haven't led all day, but they've been right there lurking, trying to swoop in and grab the lead here as things come to a close.
Got to see if their coach can get them queued up.
Coach Parker giving some words of encouragement, some plans what they're going to do going forward. They are rocking with the same 5 as they did when the game began and for the entirety of the third quarter. I think both sides didn't make any changes throughout that quarter. I could be wrong, but definitely not a lot of changes if there were any. Marone now gives it to Vallejo. Gerber. Dieterding in the face of Marone. Marone pulls up regardless, and Dieterding grabs that rebound off the rim. Cardinals trying to close in here. They knotted things up once in the second quarter, but other than that, it's been all Piper today. Cardinals, who were once 7-0, now sit 8-2. Piper at a record of 5-4. Foul called on Oaks, her third, first of the fourth quarter.
Well, if what I'm hearing is right, it sounds like Piper's coach is telling their girls to not allow the three-point shot.
Interesting to see how that plays out. Cardinals have shown the desire to drive to the basket quite often tonight to varying success. Dieterding wants to pull up from 3 and off the glass and in. That is huge. Cards back within 2. It's been a while since that's been the case.
I think the Piper coach feels that they can trade 2-point plays in the paint, but they may not be able to hang with the 3-point.
That's going to be a charge on Gerber. That's her fourth.
That's huge.
You could see Yoder had a big smile on her face for that one. She loves drawing those fouls, luring her opponent in, and she did just that and gets Gerber, who has been literally a huge presence tonight, in foul trouble. And then she does check out for Annalise Lockwood. Lockwood, though, 5'10", an inch taller, and she has been very good from short range herself. Still a nice play from Kenzie Yoder to draw that foul. Cardinals could potentially tie things up, and Erpelding doesn't get the handle on it. Upset with herself for it, but thanks Dieterding for the good pass. That's been the margin of error in this one for the Lady Cardinals. Going to have to clean those up, but just a momentary mistake there that hopefully they can recover. And then
wow,
Erpelding gets called for a foul, much to the chagrin of the Eudora traveling fans.
Yeah, that was pretty light.
First foul on her tonight and first on the Cardinals this quarter. Six and a half is all that's left, and 2 is all that separates the teams. Here's Lockwood. Now Oakes. Oakes drives.
Great defense by the Lady Cardinals. Outstanding.
Put a bunch of pressure on Oakes, which resulted in her effectively nutmegging her teammate with the pass. And Lockwood couldn't do anything other than having it go out of play off of her. So Cardinals with another chance to tie things up. Maybe Erpelding looking for some redemption. Dieterding working against Oakes. The pick from Orr didn't do much. Here is Yoder. And she wins a foul just as she does best. She's going to get a chance to tie this thing up. 50% on the season from the line. Foul called on Roth, her first. Team's third already. Here is Kenzie Yoder. Big opportunity here. Makes the first. Lady Cards within 1. Haven't been on level terms for quite a while. Coach Parker talking with Dieterding. Here's Yoder's shot. Doesn't go. So Cardinals still trail by 1. Yoder, though, is in full Kenzie Yoder form here. Drawing a couple fouls in quick succession. Here's Marone working against Yoder. Now Oakes with Long in her face. Now Vallejo working against Erpelding. 5.5 to go. Roth thought about it from 3. She's made a couple from there, but drives to the basket instead and does really nice to tuck that one away.
Surprised that wasn't a travel call.
Went for some long steps as she closed in on that one. And the referees thought it was good enough. Here is Dieterding. She's going to drive to the basket, not trying to tie it all up at once. Draws a foul. 4th against Piper now, so going forward, if another foul occurs, Cardinals will be in the bonus. Dieterding, we mentioned already, she's missed a couple tonight, which is uncharacteristic for her. Definitely could be another opportunity to show that at halftime they corrected things just a tiny little bit that they needed to by doing the same things, but executing a little bit better. She makes her first. She does the second as well. Cardinals are doing just what we called on them to during our Jeans Heartland Foods halftime break, and then Coach Parker's going to call a timeout.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Back within 1. are the Lady Cardinals. Emerging from the timeout, same players out on the court.
I think we've seen a great mix of taking their shots and playing great defense out of the ladies.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of what we said of just doing the same things, but correcting those fine margins. They've done just that. And they've done it specifically in the ways that we saw it go wrong in the first half, with Orr getting a 3 and Dieterding going 2 for 2 on a free throw opportunities. Here is
and
Lockwood.
frankly, Kenzie Yoder getting physical, which is her strong suit.
Yep. Here's Lockwood, though, from short range. She's been great from here and misses that one. 4 different Cardinals excited to get the rebound on that one. Good to see the effort there. Now, could the Cardinals take their first lead of the day as this game draws towards its conclusion? Or wants to do it in three-point fashion. It won't happen, and then Roth gets the rebound. Piper might be able to extend their still small lead. Marone wants to make it happen. Dieterding says no, but then ends up passing it to Lockwood. She was just trying to make sure that they tried to give her team any chance. Ended up setting up Lockwood for an easy one. So 3 points is the lead for Piper now. Dieterding has Yoder to her left if she wants her. Long in the corner. She's going to do it herself, and that shot's going to come up well short, unfortunately for her. Tried to also get a steal. She also felt that she was fouled.
Like I said, a lot of times we're down low in the paint. You're fouled whether they call it or not.
Here's Oakes. Now Roth in the corner. They switch it from right to left. Could go all the way around the horn again if they want to. And they do just that. Taking their time. Not forcing anything. Vallejo pulls up, and it won't go, but gets her own rebound.
It's flashing down the paint. I don't think anyone expected her to be there.
Yeah, last time the Lady Cards had 4 players trying to rebound it, and that time they let the 5-3 player rebound her own shot. And now a foul call against Orr. Another one she's very unhappy with. She was equally unhappy with her first, but that is her second, and the Cardinals' second. .306 is all that's left. Cardinals have been knocking at the door this entire time. Lockwood. Oakes. Roth. Yoder. What's the call here?
Call blocking against Lady Cards.
Call Yoder for that foul. Third for her, third for the team. Trying to draw a foul there was Yoder, but it didn't happen for her. So it stays in the hands of the Pirates. They have not been able to convert on a shot recently, though. Roth, what's the call here? It goes in favor of Eudora. Kenzie Yoder back in that same spot this time. She does come out on top, drawing the foul as she wanted to. It's going to go against Roth, her third now.
On top being figurative because she was landed on as usual.
Not sure why the Cards didn't get to shoot there. That does put them into the bonus. 5th foul against Piper. This is Erpelding. Now to Dieterding. Dieterding checks it out to Long. Long could tie it up. And does just.
Hey!
Cardinals back on level terms. First time since early on in the second quarter. And now with 2:15 left, can they get the ball back and try to take the lead? Erpelding closing in very hot there on Vallejo. But Vallejo did well to keep her handle on the ball. And the call here goes against Dieterding. 4th against the Cardinals. They call it on Erpelding. On the scoreboard, at least. Here is Lockwood. Lockwood gives it off to Roth. Roth couldn't handle it at first, but ended up gathering control. Under 2 minutes left here, tied up. winner goes to the championship game.
And they will have earned it, whoever survives this match.
Marone, nothing but net, and induces a timeout. That could be huge here. We'll keep you here to talk about that one. Just as you were saying, this whatever team wins will have certainly earned it, as this has been a very hard-fought battle. And then Marone goes and tucks away a nothing but netter from the corner.
Well, and the good part here for Lady Cards is they didn't give up, didn't give in. They kept fighting and kept playing their style of basketball, and it came around.
And with 97 seconds left, plenty of time for them to get back. We could get another long three-pointer, another Dieterding three maybe, Laney Orr. Doesn't even have to be of the three-point variety, especially with the team being in the bonus. Plenty of time here to try to get back where they were, but definitely feels different from when it was 37 apiece, now down by 3. Maybe a bit of a momentum killer there. Actually, definitely a momentum killer there by Lauren Marone, but maybe they can find some new wind in the Cardinals' wings. They break out from the timeout. See if it's the same 5. We've got Yoder, Dieterding, Orr, Erpelding, and Long, so it is. And the same 5 for Piper. Lockwood in for Gerber ever since Yoder won a 4th foul against Gerber. Here it is, back in the hands of the Lady Cardinals on a mission. Trying to get their 9th win of the season, their 2nd in a row here in this tournament, and earn a berth into the final game here of the Tongi Tourney. Orr wants to tie it up, it won't happen, and then Long was trying to close in on that rebound, and it bounced a different way than she was expecting, but then the Piper player put a hand on it, and it went out off of her, so in the hands of the Cardinals, much to their excitement. 76 seconds now. Dieterding, long pass in for Erpelding. Vallejo had to let her get away with it. Soft pick there from Ord, then gets the ball. Here's Long, going for a shorter range shot, and misses the rim entirely. So 60 seconds left. Cardinals need to get that ball. Here's Oakes.
Yeah, I think they're going to get into foul mode here.
They need to. Piper are trying to slow things down, and the Cardinals are letting it happen. And there it is. Dieterding grabs a hold of Marone's jersey. That's going to send her to the line. 47 seconds left. Both teams in the bonus. And Marone adds the first, bringing their lead out to 4. And then a second. And before this possession begins, a timeout is going to be called. We will take a break as well as the Cardinals try to avoid their 3rd loss on the season.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Okay, so they're making a change here. They need to put time back on the clock.
Well, they ran a second off the clock because the ball was inbounded.
But they're saying the inbound didn't happen now.
So we'll see if they throw that 47-second back up on the clock. During the break, they ran one off. I think trying to account for that inbound for Dieterding to see if the referees call that out. Doesn't look like they're making a point to, so 46 seconds is what we've got left here. Yoder preparing to take this inbound. Same 5 out there.
Lady Cards with a real sense of urgency here.
Here's Orr. Wanted to find Dieterding, but closed down really well by Marone. Force her to pick Yoder. Yoder then goes to Long, and Long shot comes off the bottom of the backboard. Lady Cards need to do something quick here. It's going to come through Yoder. That's going to be her 4th. The task grows larger.
Yeah, unfortunately, they wasted a lot of time down there when they should have pulled up for a quick shot.
Coach Stout talking with everyone but Marone, who's got work to do here from the free throw line. And misses her first. That's a positive for the Cardinals. Gets the second 6-point lead. Not impossible, but also not probable. Here's Orr. Dieterding, got to pull up quick. She does that. And a foul is going to be called on Marone. It's going to be 3 shots for Dieterding. Need all 3 of these, do the Lady Cards. This is huge. A chance for no further time to run off, but get back within 1 possession. And Dieterding gets her first. This is a true prove your medal here. After missing a couple in that first half, she's been perfect so far in the second. Much more in keeping with the 86% season average. But there goes the second one. Doesn't happen. And then Coach Stout's going to call a timeout prior to her third. We will.
Lady Cards would hope for a miss here, a rebound, and a quick putback.
And I would be calling on Parker Long to make that one happen as she did earlier for Kenzie Yoder. We'll take a break, then be right back.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
So during the break here, we had a sub. Looks like that Hannah Keitner and
Izzy Brunkow
are going to sub in for Lady Cards.
Parker Long and Lainey Orr looks like are the ones coming out. So I was just calling on Parker Long to be that one to maybe get the rebound off of an intentional miss, but instead they've taken her out. Putting some faith in some different players, maybe just hoping Dieterding gets this one. And she does.
It may just be for the quick fouls.
Getting some different
or not
people out there. No, it was, but Marone did really well, and the rest of the Piper team did really well to separate themselves from any Lady Cards players. So 4 seconds runs off the clock there before they could send Marone to the line. And then Long and Orr back at the scorer's table. More words from Coach Stout for everyone but Marone. She's got her hands full. Orr and Long come in. Yoder and Keltner come out. Yoder with 4 fouls to her name. Trying to make sure she doesn't foul out 2 consecutive games. Here's Marone's second, made the first, and gets it. So 6 points once again is the lead. And once again, a timeout is taken. Hopefully all that time is going to get to stay on the clock this time. We'll take a break. Be right back.
High quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Jean's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family owned, Jean's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Jean's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Jean's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
Coach Parker talking with his team, trying to explain what they need to do over these next 13.6 seconds. It's pretty much got to be all Cardinals for them to get back on top in this one. Find themselves on top for the first time, actually. We are a far cry from when it was 37 apiece, as since then it has been 8-2 in favor of the Pirates, which has them out to a 6-point lead. Dieterding didn't get the handle immediately. She's going to have to put this one up right now, but drives in. It's going to be Parker long, and it won't go. That's going to do it. You'd have to imagine, as Dieterding does get the quick foul off. That's going to be her fourth.
Well, unfortunately, instead of bringing the ball up court, that should have been a relay of passes because it's much more rapid than dribbling
And
the court.
I think it wasn't helped that Dieterding didn't get the immediate handle on the inbound.
Yeah.
They actually called that foul on Brunkow, so second on Brunkow. 3.3 seconds left. Does look like Piper is going to upset the Lady Cardinals and hand them their third defeat of the season, third of 2024. Not exactly been the year for the Lady Cards. Here's Dieterding's last shot. Not bad whatsoever, but would it have done anything to save the loss here as the Piper Pirates come out on top by 7 and advance to the championship game here of the Tonganoxie Invitational. We will take a break and come back with some analysis wrapping this one up.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau Agent Anthony Brown in Eudora today at 785-615-0516.
Just like the Cardinals are striving for success, Kaw Valley State Bank's mission is your success. At Kaw Valley State Bank, they provide the best, most efficient, courteous, and professional banking services possible. And at Kaw Valley, they recognize that the customer and their satisfaction is the most important ingredient to growing their community, with all the services you've come to expect from the hometown partner you deserve. Kaw Valley State Bank, online at kvsb.com, a proud supporter of Eudora Schools.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Maybe do my job. Back here on the post-game show on Eudora Sports Live, brought to you by Anthony Brown at Farm Bureau Financial. Following a tough loss for the Eudora Lady Cardinals, a great game, but in the end, they never led, and they end up losing, which feels like a disservice to the way that they played. They did really well to clean things up in the second half, but had things played out a little better in the first, maybe we're talking about a different end result here.
No, absolutely. Like I said, it wasn't ever a question of effort. Wasn't ever a question of good play. It was about getting that ball to fall through the net. First half did not break their way. Second half was certainly better, but they just could not overcome that deficit in the end.
Yeah, and Piper did really well whenever the Cardinals started to get momentum, finding something like a three-pointer or something just to calm things down, shut it down, slow it down, get themselves back into it, and really just assert their dominance over the entire course of the game. And it sees them into the final. I'd say well-deserved for them. As you said, would have been equally deserved for the Cardinals, but Piper made it happen. Congrats to them. They get their 6th win on the season. Cardinals fall to 8-3. Still has been a great year for the Lady Cardinals, but it is their 3rd loss only already in January. So they definitely need to get things back going in the right direction, as a season that was once undefeated could be finding itself in hot waters here.
Well, and certainly playing at home will probably be helpful, getting back in their own friendly confines. Road tournaments are not easy, but they are certainly a lot of fun.
And you know what? We weren't there. This is the first time that we've seen them lose. The Baldwin game was a simulcast of the Baldwin team, and the Bonner Springs game was just a game we weren't there. So now we're back. Hopefully we could be some good luck for the Lady Cardinals going forward, playing some home games at Eudora. So we will be right back here on the Anthony Brown post-game show.
Dad, you need to go. Really? It's important. I feel fine. Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught. What I need to do? You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
High-quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Jean's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family-owned, Jean's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Jean's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Jean's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Back here on your Anthony Brown Farm Bureau Financial postgame show. Anthony's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 101 West 10th Suite A in Eudora or call 785-615-0516. And with that, we will preview what is coming up next here. The Lady Cardinals will be back in action tomorrow, Saturday at 1 o'clock. They will be playing whichever team ends up losing this game that is about to commence here. We won't be broadcasting it, but it is going to get going on the same court between St. James and Wamego. And the winner goes to the championship to face Piper. And the loser will come to play the consolation third place game against Eudora. They could try to end on a win, get on the podium, get a silver medal in the tournament.
Well, yeah, as a coach, you always want to get your team to end on a win. That way you have a little momentum heading out of the tournament.
I think that'll be very big, especially as, what was once a 7-0 season is now reduced to a 7-game win streak, which is still a great beginning to the season. And I think that getting a win as they exit this tournament would be a great way to begin a new win streak going over the rest of this season, which is one where the Cardinals set some high expectations for themselves by having some high performances, and I don't think that this team is incapable of recreating that. It's just been a bit of a slow beginning to the new year. We will take one last break, and then we will give you our play and player of the game from Absolute Painting and Barbed Wire Barbecue, respectively.
The smoothest, the creamiest, the most amazing ice cream you've ever had. That's what you'll find at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in historic downtown Eudora, Kansas. With over 100 mouthwatering Wisconsin-made ice cream flavors, including dairy-free and gluten-free options. The bakery is always serving up the most heavenly cookies, cakes, and so much more. Ask about Main Street's custom cakes for that special occasion. What are you waiting for? Come make the sweetest of memories at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in downtown Eudora, where it's always ice cream time.
Are you looking for a trusted partner in pet care? Look no further than Eudora Animal Hospital, proudly serving Eudora and the surrounding area since 1975. Eudora Animal Hospital offers a wide range of services, including wellness exams, surgeries, routine vaccinations, and emergency care.
Hi guys, just wanted to say thank you from Eudora Animal Hospital for all your support and go Cards!
Schedule an appointment by calling 785-542-3265 or visit eudoravet.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Anthony Brown in Eudora today at 785-615-0516.
Back for the last time here on the post-game show. Going to begin with our Barbed Wire Barbecue Who's Smoking Player of the Game. And it is going to end up being a player getting back-to-back Barbed Wire Barbecue Who's Smoking Player of the Game honors. And that is going to be Kenzie Yoder. I say back-to-back. We gave out a co-player of the game last time. But for her as an individual, it is back-to-back games with that honor. Just her style of play. I liked how Brendan Bolin put it. It was confident, and she's not afraid to get in there, get in towards the ball, draw contact, and it's worked really well for the Cardinals all season long. And she really picked that up in the second half And so that's why we've given her the honor.
Right, and part of their ability to make any comeback at all was on her hard-nosed, physical style of play, and getting some shots from Janie Orr.
Yeah, very nice performance for her. And then transitioning into our absolute play of the game. Actually, I should do the live read. Excuse me. Be the MVP at your next watch party with Barbed Wire Smoke and Game Day deals. Packs start at $35 and feed 4, or the biggest pack feeds 8 for $90. Pre-order now by visiting them at barbedwirebarbecue.com or call 785-856-0877. And now we can get into our absolute play of the game from Absolute Painting. And you sort of previewed it a little bit there, calling out Lainey Orr. We're going to give it to her three-pointers, really just sort of all of them as a whole. Her second half performance culminating in her three-point shots. That was just that was part of the Cardinals doing the same things but better, and she was really able to execute well on that.
No, absolutely. I think it set a tone for the second half. They came out, got that quick three-point shot, and then as we mentioned about Kenzie getting that physical style of play in the paint for defense. I think those two elements, aggressive offense and potent defense, were their only chance to win. They didn't quite have enough, but it was close.
They got all the way from trailing by 10 at halftime to 37 apiece with 4 minutes to go. They really did. They played a great game.
They won the second half, just not the game.
Yeah, even though they didn't win, it was a really good game. And I think a lot of positives. Of course, this is a season where, you want to win the games. This isn't a season of find the positives in the losses. You've seen by having 8 wins already, they want to win these close games.
Absolutely.
But you can't have them all. And this one, Piper just came out on top thanks to a great performance. Also, I should mention, I previewed that the girls have got a game tomorrow. The guys as well will be playing against Schlegel 11:30 tomorrow. I believe we'll be broadcasting both of those. We'll have to talk it over with our boss on how we're figuring out an 11:30 and a 1 o'clock broadcast. But that should be on this channel on Varsity Sports Live. Definitely, we will be here tomorrow to help wrap that up. And now I will give you the Absolute Painting live read. To take advantage of Absolute Painting's winter interior special, book from November through February to get $1,000 off plus other great offers. Some restrictions apply. For details, call 785-333-9651. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute. So that is going to do it for our Anthony Brown Farm Bureau Financial post-game show. For Reed McAvoy and Kevin McAvoy, we will sign off here, say go Cardinals, and good night.
Good night.